Incorporated in 1862, the City of Victoria spent many years trying to find a location to dump its garbage. In early years, Victorians would dump garbage at various places throughout the city, including the swampy marshland in the Cook Street area and the James Bay mudflats, an area that is now the land that the Empress Hotel stands on. As the population of Victoria grew, so did the garbage. To deal with the problem, a garbage wharf was established at the foot of Telegraph Street, now known as Swift Street, next to the city's electric generating plant, which is now Canoe Brew Pub. The Telegraph Street garbage wharf opened in 1892, with operating hours between midnight and 4 a.m. The wharf's location, adjacent to Victoria's Chinatown, likely reflects the city's general attitude towards the Chinese population. Private businessmen, known as scavengers, used horse-drawn carts to collect garbage and night soil, raw human waste, from households. Their loads were then dumped onto large, flat-bottom boats, or scows, transported the material out to sea. This work was mostly done at night in order to shield Victorians from the stench. Through the 1890s, civic authorities in Victoria became convinced that incineration of garbage was the best way to deal with waste disposal, but it took several years for this to become a reality. The city eventually erected its incinerator at the Telegraph Street site in 1910, and municipal garbage collection was finally implemented in the same year, though dumping in the ocean continued until 1959. As the volume of refuse material produced in Victoria increased, the city searched for sites for new sanitary substations to alleviate the strain on its Telegraph Street location. The foot of Turner Street in the neighboring Rock Bay area was one site proposed by the city and was intended to include an incinerator, a wharf, and stables for the horses and refuse carts. The Turner Street substation never came to be, partly due to the strong objection made by neighboring property owners. It is likely that the residents of Point Ellice House at the time, the O'Reillys, were among the neighboring property owners who objected to the proposed Turner Street site. Jack O'Reilly owned property at the corner of Turner Street and David Street, and his sister Kathleen, who also lived at Point Ellice House, most likely would not have wanted a garbage collection facility so close to the beloved family home. Funnily enough, many of Point Ellice House's neighbors today, nearly 110 years later, are waste transfer sites. Few people would be willing to have a garbage dump as their new neighbor. The question of how we manage our waste in urban settings continues to be a point of discussion and debate in many cities today. If you would like to learn more about the history of waste management in Victoria, you can visit us at Point Ellice House Museum and Gardens and explore our feature exhibit, Springs and Scavengers, Waste and Water in Victoria, 1842 to 1915. Book your visit online through our website, pointellicehouse.com, or by following the link in the description.